In this poster, we present our work on refractory nano-plasmonic materials, where we compare the temperature stability of individual titanium nitride and gold nanodiscs in order to assess their suitability for use in high-temperature plasmonic applications. We fabricated discs of titanium nitride and gold with varying diameter using electron beam lithography, and then assessed their cathode luminescence response, where we excite with an electron beam and collect the radiation that is emitted into the far field. And this allows us to observe excited plasmon modes within the discs. We can then identify these modes using simulations, and we see here that the dominant mode in the visible spectral range for both titanium nitride and gold is an out-of-plane dipole mode. We also see that titanium nitride has peaks that are lower energy and broader when compared to gold. And this agrees with the data that we collected experimentally. We also note the evolution of higher order modes as disk size increases, and we can observe this as well in the gold nanodiscs of 350 nanometer diameter. So after we characterize the properties of room temperature titanium nitride and gold discs, we completed an annealing study to assess their temperature stability and to observe any changes in the cathode luminescence response or the morphology. So in the annealing study, we heated samples for 30 minutes at a time at increasing temperatures from 100 degrees. And after each anneal, we measured the cathode luminescence response and assessed whether there were any changes in the morphology of the film using SEM. And we see that there's different degradation mechanisms for the titanium nitride and the gold discs. The gold discs display changes in their shape from 300 degrees, whereas the titanium nitride retain their shape up to temperatures as high as 600 degrees. However, there are spectral changes in both gold and titanium nitride from 200 degrees. So this indicates that there's a different degradation mechanism for titanium nitride, and we believe this is due to oxidation of the titanium nitride with annealing. We simulated this oxidation using a core shell structure, where we increased the amount of oxygen in a thin titanium oxynitride layer coating a titanium nitride core. And we observe redshifting and lowering of intensity of the cathode luminescence response, which is what we see in the annealing study. So we can conclude that titanium nitride and gold have comparable temperature stability when patterned on the nanoscale when considering their optical response, but titanium nitride may perform better if encapsulated with an oxidation barrier. Thank you.